Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm excited about today's video. I am taking part in a spring DIY and decor challenge. Woo woo. Woo woo. Woo woo. I know you're thinking, Felicia, didn't you just come off of a DIY spring and Easter week? Yes, the answer to that is yes, I did. And trust me, I thought I was a plum fool for taking part in this challenge. But if you know me for longer than 5 minutes, you know that I love all things decor. I love all DIYs. Spring is around the corner, so of course I wanted to take part in this challenge. So this challenge was issued by Christina over at the DIY Mommy. Hey Christina. And I was so excited about it. So I said, of course, I want to take part in the DIY challenge. So I'm going to show you guys what I came up with for this challenge, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I also hope that you will check out Christina's channel. Couldn't even get it out. That you would check out Christina's channel and all of the others who will be participating in this challenge. So without further ado, if you guys want to see what I came up with for this spring DIY and decor challenge, just keep watching. Okay guys, so here's what you will need for this DIY. You will need a wood plank or some type of wood piece, a template of a large mason jar, some nails, I chose gold nails, some floral of your choice, and then some type of cord or string, once again, whatever you choose. And you will also need a hammer for this DIY. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take that template and you want to center it on your wood plank or whatever you have. Any wood piece will do. You can use a plank, you can use some scrap wood, whatever floats your boat is completely fine. But you want to put that template right there in the center of whatever wood piece you will be using. Then what you want to do is you want to anchor that template. You don't want it moving around or anything like that. You want to make sure it's nice and tight and snug on your wood piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 4 nails to it just to make sure that it doesn't move, that it is solid as rock, as the commercial says. And I'm just going to put another nail on the other side of that, and you'll see that I'm just going to put a nail in the 4 corners of the template. Now this template I did find on Pinterest. You can Google large mason jar template. You can Google free printable for mason jar, you name it, and it's going to come up. But this one was available on Pinterest. And here, as you see, I'm just adding that 4th nail in there, just making sure that, you know, I won't have anything slipping and sliding as I continue with this project. And now, guys, what I'm going to do is I am just going to follow the outline of that template with those nails. Now, I chose, I think they were 1 1/4 inch nails, and I did choose them in gold. You can choose whichever finish you would like. You do want to have somewhat of a wide nail head because you want it to be able to, you know, hold your string in place once we get to that part. Okay? And here you want to be as precise as possible and as straight as possible. It doesn't have to be exact. As you guys can see, I am not using any type of measuring tape or anything like that. I'm just eyeballing it, but I do want to make sure I'm following that straight outline as closely as I possibly can. I love choosing DIYs that are very forgiving. If you slip up or make a mistake here or there, you know that it will still turn out beautiful. So this DIY does not disappoint in that area. Again, you do want to make sure that, you know, be as precise as possible, but don't worry about perfection. We already know that that's not going to happen. Now, as I've said before in my DIYs, I am a girl who lives in the South, here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we love our mason jars. We drink out of them, we decorate with them, we absolutely love them. So whenever I see a DIY project that includes a mason jar, I am completely and totally sold out for that DIY. And here's what it looks like, guys, after I put all the nails in. And you guys will notice, if you look on the left-hand side, it's not quite as straight as the right-hand side, but that's okay. And this is what I meant about just being as precise as you possibly can, but it's all good. And you guys will notice that in this DIY, I left those two right there in the middle, but I did not put any other nails there. And the reason being is because when I add my floral, I'll need some space in order to fit the stems of those florals, okay? And then I'm just going through and I'm making sure that all the nails are as tight as they can possibly be in there, that none of them are loose, that I hammered them down enough. Now what you're going to do is you're going to rip that template off. That's right. You're going to rip the template completely off. It's okay. You will not need it anymore at this point. So go ahead and completely tear it out. I was nervous doing this step, I'll tell you guys, because I was like, oh no. You know, now that my template is gone, will it turn out the way I wanted to? And it absolutely did. So fret not, it's okay. And if you have little pieces in there, you can use a pair of pliers or something to get in there to get your little pieces out. I just used my nails to get them out. You know, there weren't many pieces left behind, but if you do have a pair of pliers, needle nose pliers, they'll get right in there in between those nails and they'll pull out those little remnants of paper that may have been left behind. Now this DIY is Pinterest inspired. I get so much inspiration from Pinterest, you guys. It's just, I love being on there, kind of looking and seeing what's new and what's going on. Well, now I'm going to take that cord that I got. It's just regular braided cord. It's not a elastic or anything like that. It's just a regular braided cord. I did get it from Walmart for like $2, I think. $1.97, I think it was. And I chose the pink this time. And what you're going to do is you're just going to find one of those nails. It can be absolutely any nail that you choose. It doesn't have to be anyone in particular. And you're going to tie a double knot as tight as you can around that nail. And this is why it's critical to make sure all of your nails are as tight as possible, because when I did start doing this part of the project, you see that nail moving around? Oh no! That is what we don't want. So I just went back in and I just nailed it some more just to make sure it was nice and tight. And this is where you can use your creativity, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I enjoyed this part the most, honestly, because now you're just going to take that cord, ribbon, string. You can use, what do you call it? What do you call it? Any cord you want, you guys. Any cord, any string, any color. You can really be creative with it. And you're just going to follow those nails and you're going to wrap your cord around it. And I did choose to do the base of the jar frame first because it just seems easier. But whatever style you want. I mean, if you're a knitter or, you know, if you love doing string DIYs, then you already know that your creativity has no bounds. Even if you wanted to crisscross some of that ribbon across the jar, you can do that. The sky's the limit, guys. The sky is the limit. And I'm choosing to wrap it a couple of times because I really want the pink to pop with the gold. And then once I'm done with the base of the jar, then I will start to kind of frame the mouth of the jar. And again, I wrap it more than once. Any loose nails, I went in and I hammered them a little bit more to make sure that they are in there nice and tight. I used my fingers. It was just a really very calming, very enjoyable part of this DIY. And just take your time. It's really no rush. You will start to see your creation kind of come together. You'll see, okay, well, do I want the string to be here or there? Do I want to wrap it twice, 3 times? It is really according to your own personal preference. And even if you were like me and one end of your jar isn't quite as symmetrical as the other end, guess what? It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay because once we add your floral to it, this DIY is very forgiving and it'll still look awesome. And again, here I'm just wrapping and wrapping the string and deciding, you know, how much do I want? Do I want to add more or less or, you know. Be creative, girlfriend. Be creative. So this DIY definitely made me want to take on more DIYs like this. I may even do a second one so I can have 2 of these and just hang them somewhere in my family room as wall decor. I haven't decided yet, but I think I'm going to do a second one because this one was so simple for me to do. And now I'm just adding the flowers to the jar, you guys. I just took those hydrangeas that I had. Hydrangea is one of my absolute favorite flowers. And I just took a few of those silk stems that I already had on hand. And guys, I just put them inside the string of the jar. It was so simple. I literally just slipped it on in there and this beautiful thing came about. I'm in love with it, you guys. I am absolutely in love with it. I love the hydrangea. I love how it gives it that pop, a little more pop of color. To me, it absolutely screams spring. I didn't want to add anything else to the center because I wanted you to see the stems of the hydrangea. I just love it. I hope you guys love it because I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I'm thinking I might add a little stencil that says spring at the bottom or something of that nature. I'm not sure yet. Right now, I really just love the simplicity of it, and I absolutely love it. So there you have it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this DIY. It was so simple, and guys, I am in love with the results. I love it. I absolutely love how it turned out. I hope you guys love how it turned out as well. Oh my goodness, and it was so simple, guys, and I hope you will find some inspiration and some motivation throughout this challenge, and that you guys will take part in some DIY project in your home. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Miracles and blessings. Bye, guys.